I, Sakshi Garg, welcome you all to our page Homo Sapiens of India. So today we are having a live session with our guest author Samir Saxena. So he have been wrote a book Sunset by the River, and today we will going to have a session with him on his book Sunset by the River. So Samir will be joining us in a minute or two. Stay connected. So Samir is connecting to us. Hey Samir, how are you?
Hi Sakshi, yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So hello everyone. Today I just introduce you with our guest author Samir Saxena. So he is a writer and he has wrote his book in 5 years back, that is Sunset by the River. So today we will going to have a discussion on the same book, and I just want to know more about, like, I believe audience want to know more about Samir. So please, if you can introduce and you can let us know more about your book.
Thank you, Sakshi. First of all, thank you for having me on your show. So, hi guys, hi everyone. Myself, Samir Saxena, and I have completed my engineering in 2013, and after that, I have worked at couple of places, and I've joined bank in 2016. After that, during my tenure at bank, I have written my first novel, Sunset by the River, which was released 6 months back in 2020. My book. So thank you for all the viewers, for all the readers, for giving me such a great response. Am I audible clearly?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
So as you've gone through the book cover, it is really pretty. The sunset by the river. The book cover has a design of a sunset and two people sitting like at the riverside. So like how you get like such kind of like creativity about to give a name like regarding sunset by the river to the book, because I believe in the book the climax is also related to the sunset and the river.
Yeah, actually, that title is quite, not actually related to the book. It's actually related to the emotions of the characters. I was struggling to get the title right until the last chapter I wrote, and there was a scene when two main characters are sitting and experiencing their emotions from their past 1 year of events that they have encountered. And during that scene, it struck me that yes, this scene depicts all the emotions of the characters. So I think this sunset scene should be related to the title. So that's where the title came from, Sunset by the River. And for creativity of the cover, all credit goes to the designer, the book cover designer Mukul and Rishi. They both have done a great job to make this alive, and people are really loving the cover.
It is beautiful. So I just want to know, like your background is being a mechanical engineer. How
Yeah.
you opted to like being a writer and then working in a bank? So was that like not hectic for you that you were having like how you're managing the work-life balance?
Yeah, look, being an engineer, allows you a certain flexibility. You have a lot of things going on while studying engineering because in college we used to participate a lot of extracurricular activities in college events, and that's when I wrote my first play, short play for College Fest. That was, played in some colleges. So that was the starting point of my writing. I started writing short plays. Then I started writing, essays and speeches for extracurricular activities. And after that, I graduated. I joined, a couple of jobs and bank. And for around 4 or 5 years, I get out of touch of writing. But I had the idea of writing this novel since the very beginning after my engineering. So I was working on it slowly, bit by bit. So it took 6 years to get completed, 5 or 6 years to get completed. And I'm happy that yes, I have completed my first book.
Great, great. And it has released in the 2020 in the lockdown period, if I'm right.
Yeah, it was released after, in September 2020, but I have
Hmm.
completed my manuscript in 2019 only. I completed it
Okay.
around April, May 2019, after which I was searching for publishers and, editing work and cover designing work. It took a lot of time. And yeah, in lockdown helped me a lot to get a lot of ideas about editing and cover designing. So
So,
that's
how
how
you
it
thought
goes.
of after getting a good publisher? How you thought of marketing the book? What do you think is the best strategy to market a book?
Look, it's a very important question because right, there are a lot of people who can write very well, but they do not come out because of they do not come to notice to the readers. For that, marketing is very important. So you have to take professional help if you are not, well established writer, or you're not from the background where you can, come out and people will know you, people will read you. You have to be visible to the audience, to the readers. For that, there are a lot of professional marketing firms out there who help you to stand out as a debut writer. It's very important to seek help from professional marketing firms, and there are a lot of one. And my publisher also, Flipping Pages, they've all helped me a lot to market this book and get this out to the readers. And it's actually doing good, despite being 6 months, is still in the bestseller list.
Exactly. So another thing I just want to know that after releasing the book, what was your motivation? Like what inspired you to write? Because you was good at playwriting and the scripts and when you was in the college. So was that already that you were also doing in during the school times, you having been the people started with the diary writing, I believe. And then they come up with the script writing and all. So what was your motivation? How you get inspired to write the book?
Uh, First of all, the motivation was, for writing. The motivation was something, it came naturally to me whenever I wrote something. It felt good. Whenever I started to, explain something, or write something that I felt good from inside. So that's why I, started writing. First of the very first thing I wrote, I remember, was a script for the anchoring event, which I did in my second year. So
Mm-hmm.
that was the trigger point. After that, I wrote a few short plays, and the idea of writing this novel came from a real event, which I came to know by a person, because it is based on an issue of mental health, which is very sensitive and very important to come out. I came to know from a person, and that was the idea behind writing Sunset by the River. The topic really touched me, so I researched about it and wrote about it, and it took 4 or 5 years to get the final shape, which is now in the form of Sunset by the River. But the idea was to highlight the important issue of the society.
So what is the exact fiction of Sunset by the River?
Exact,
Genre.
I couldn't hear you, sorry.
What is the genre of Sunset by the
Genre.
River?
Okay, it's you cannot fix a particular genre for this novel, because it starts with a mystery of a girl being disappeared in the very first chapter. So it starts with a mystery, and then it goes in the flashback, and there is friendship, there is a romantic scene. So it comes under the romantic genre as well. It comes under the mystery genre as well, and there is a couple of scenes which gives you thrill and feel of a little bit of horror towards the climax. So it is a blend of two or three genres, So you cannot fix one genre for this book. It is a multiple genre book.
So what kind of writing strategy you have opted for this book? like it is very important to keep
Yeah,
people like still till the climax. So what was the writing
yeah.
strategy?
Writing strategy was, first of all, I wanted to write about the topic, which is explained in the book. So I started writing about that topic initially from only, whatever I experienced. I mean, whatever the person has experienced, I came to know. I started writing about that. But then I felt in the middle somewhere that it's not, it's not, it's good for me. It's good for people who knows this thing, but it's not good for as a layman reader. So
Mhm.
I had to completely scrap the first two three chapter I wrote initially in
Yeah,
2015. I
I
completely
can imagine
had
because
I
it was
have to give up.
when you started your own things.
Yeah, I gave up those chapters. Then I started from the scratch again, and I introduced the element of a romance, element of friendship, and the mystery factor, the thrill factor which it has.
Mhm.
So I wrote piece by piece. I have whenever some idea of one scene came to me, I wrote about it, and then something came to me, I wrote about it. Then at the end I compiled everything, and it took two or three drafts to get the final shape. You cannot write in one go. You have to do experiments. You have to do changes in your final drafts.
Yeah. So I just want to like they were characters, Ayan and Tripti in
Yeah.
like the book. So I just want to know how you portray the characters. Like what are their like major importance in the book?
uh, the importance of these two characters are, how we see relationships, how we see friendships, and how we, whenever we feel rejected, whenever we get rejected from our, you can say, expectations, whenever
Mhm.
our expectations do not meet from the pupil, we tend to look away, we tend to go away, we tend to ignore everything, and we think that okay, I'm getting rejected, then I think this person is not meant for me, or everything, we just bash them and we go away. So this initially, and after that, when he realizes that this something has happened with Tripti, then he comes back to her life to save her life. So the character of Ayan is about the people who give up with their feelings, give up with their loved ones easily. You know, it's about that in the first part, and in the second part, Ayan's character changes to sticking to the ones you love, no matter what happens. And the character of Tripti is very sensitive. She's a very sensitive character. She takes everything very seriously, and she has some secrets which reveal when you read the book. It's a very mysterious character, as well as a very interesting character.
I just want to know, like, as you told us earlier, that you mentioned it
Yeah,
is a book that also like having some of the points related to the society that society should understand
yeah.
psychologically. So, what makes you like, and how you portrayed everything that should like left a shadow in the mind of everyone to get a change in the society? Like, what, how you think like important for the author is, and what exactly author should come up of?
Uh, Look, this was something which someone I knew experienced, because I knew that the person is struggling with this, and this is a very rare issue which we do not talk about frequently, which we do not come to know very frequently. It's a very rare issue. So that was something which made me started to write this book, uh, and to portray that situation, to portray that issue, that very event was very difficult, because it has a taboo and stigma is associated with it. People do not generally talk about this. whenever the person experience such kind of thing, we tend to ignore it by calling it something like upri hawa or something like that. We tend to ignore it by this, but I had to do research. I had to meet people. I had to, uh, talk to professionals. That's when I come to know, okay, this issue also, happens to, in our society. So we have to explain this. We have to let it come out so that people understand it.
So how do you think we can get the like this kind of stereotypes break when the major mass of the society having the like strong belief, like blind faith that these things doesn't make any sense, and obviously whatever you are saying, like the people are not that much scientific. The people don't go in the like doing any kind of research regarding those things. But how you think like we should make a mass understand about such issues?
It's it will be when we start to talk about it more often, when we start to write about it more often, when we start to read about it more often. Whenever we talk about mental health, we generally, not everyone, but most of the people, think it as depression. They just term it as depression, but it doesn't work like that. Depression is something, a part of mental health. Okay. And the mental health, the mental, you can say, the there are various issues of mental health, not just depression. It has paranoid, it has you can say hysteria, it has OCD, it has schizophrenia, it has multiple things are associated with mental health, which generally people do not know or do not bother to read about it. So as far as I feel, we should talk about it a lot in our society, in our friends, with our friends, in our family. We should talk about it a lot whenever a person is we see someone is struggling, or we see someone is behaving irrationally. We should go and know about the underlying issue.
So, like, in like when I was just reading about you as well, you have an experience of teaching. So,
Yeah.
how you, yeah. So, how you believe that like teacher is someone who have already been like with the people and knows about the psychology of the students. Okay, and I believe you also have like met so many of the students. So, is there any sort of like help from being a teacher that have been like used like while you were writing in the book, or that have played an important role in the book?
Yes, of course. I mean, there are quite a lot of scenes and events which I've explained in the book or narrated in this story are inspired from my student life and uh, my students' life. So there are some events which are inspired from, like, there is a scene when when Ayan is discussing something with their teammates in the office, and then he decides to organize a seminar in an auditorium of the college. That auditorium was somewhat similar to the college which I've gone, which I went in. So there I taught in the same college from where I graduated for 2 years. I graduated in mechanical engineering in 2013, and then I worked for a year in some corporate job, and then I came back and I got hired to teach in Polytechnic department for 2 years. I taught there. So all in all, there are six years of experience, and yeah, there are some events which are inspired from my college life or my teaching life, and there will be events when I'll write in future as well.
Great, great. So being an enthusiast, like what exactly your future planning regarding the like in the being an authordom? So what exactly future planning?
Future planning is to write more and more because of the response I'm getting from the readers. It's overwhelming, and
Mhm.
so there are two more ideas which I have in mind to write. I have two simultaneous stories going on, which I am writing as much time as I get after the job. Banking job is pretty busy, so it will take time. But yes, I will write something more.
Okay, great. We're looking forward then. Another
Thank
part
you.
I just want to know, like, there is whenever you came in the market with something as an idea, and right now your ideation part is your book. So, a book is not just a book; it is a product that you're marketing in the market. Okay,
Yeah.
so you will get both the like praises also there and the critics is also there.
Yeah.
So, how
Yeah.
you are managing the both, and what do you think is something that people have told you to work on?
Uh, there are a few reviews which I have read as a first time author. You read reviews, but I think the critics help you to grow. You have to learn whatever people There are every person has different perspective. Every person read things differently, perceive things differently. So whenever someone tells you that this thing should be done by like this, or this thing is not much of their expectations, then you cannot make everyone happy. That's for sure. You cannot make everyone come to your terms. But yeah, there are some certain points which you can take you really help from, like there were some, you can say, someone told me that someone wrote in the review that this book has a lot of you can say a filmy touch, you can say. And so yeah, that may be inspired from someone who might have seen some films and some dialogues, and they might have perceived it that way. So that doesn't mean that I have something to improve. I can work on things to look more in a narrative way, in a literature terms, but that's up to the other person how this perceives. So we should not be disappointed about that. But if there is something like the grammatical mistake, or the you can say the way of writing, like my novel has multiple point of views. At certain point, it starts with a third person view, and then it goes into the first person view. So it has the switch between multiple point of views, which I introduced, and which was not as easy for a first time author, but I experimented it with. So few of them have reviews that they got confused in multiple point of views. So I may, avoid it in future.
So, like, I believe that wasn't a feedback, and you've already taken it as a feedback. So, it will gonna be like that. Majorly, it completely depend on the point of views. Like, being a reader, I like the book. Being a reader, someone have a different viewpoint. So, it can be a
Yeah,
feedback. Okay. Another part, I just want to know, like, if do you have a book with you, Samir?
I have a book. Yeah, I may have a book. Right now, I don't have the literature book, but I have non-fiction, or you can say academic book, which I was studying during
Okay.
mechanical engineering. And I have a
Okay.
dictionary
Okay.
as
So,
well.
you
I
have not
have
sent it
a
by the
dictionary.
river.
It's a
You
very
have sent
old
it by the
dictionary.
river right now.
Yeah. So actually, a lot of books which I have carried to my workplace where I work. It is around 130 kilometers from my home, and right now in the weekends I am at home, so I haven't bring the books with me. I
Okay.
have my academic books right now.
Okay, okay, no worries. So, people, you can see the sunset by the river in our like I've already shared the information of Samir with us, so you can get it from there. Okay, and if you want to like take any link, you can go to the Samir's Instagram ID, that is author Samir. So you will get to know
Yeah,
more about the book over there as well.
yeah.
So another thing I just want to know, Samir, that what exactly your favorite part in the book?
My favorite part was actually it's really hard to decide one part, because I worked for a lot of years to bring this book together. So every part is my favorite. But yeah, there is a scene when Ayan proposes to Tripti, and the scene is, I had to come up because yeah, I had to make it, and there are a lot of uh, cliche associated with proposing to a girl. A lot of you can say stereotype like announcing in the stadium or like these kind of things. So I had to come up with a different idea. So I worked a lot on that, and then I came up with a scene where he uses a robot to proposes to Tripti. So that was my favorite part because I really introduced a lot of creativity into that.
So you went to
Yeah.
the Disney India campaign
Huh?
where you were
Sorry.
using a robot to like get the things done. Great.
Not get the things done, but it plays a role. When you'll read
Mhm.
the scene, you'll understand what role it plays, but it had a certain creativity associated with it.
Exactly, because we are in the era of artificial intelligence. So I believe that
Yeah.
is really the amazing part. So, Rita, if you want to know more about how a robot have been like a guide for the proposal part, go to the book as well. So another
Yeah,
part
it's
is, do
available
you think,
on,
yeah,
yeah,
it is available on Amazon and Kindle as well? And what are the
Amazon,
other sites it
Kindle,
is?
Flipkart.
Mhm. Okay. So people, you can get it
Yeah.
from there. Another thing I just want to know is that what is like the role of word sunset and the river? Like how you think and what is the weightage of these words in your personal life as well?
Uh, in personal life, I tend to enjoy sunset a lot because I'm not an early morning person, so that I could enjoy sunrise a lot. But I enjoy sunset a lot. I take long walks during the evenings. Where I work in the mountains, and it has a pretty good sight of sunset. And a river is also nature. So the nature, the nature is really important in my life because I have been to places where there are surrounding of nature, there are surrounding of mountains. I have lived those places. So sunset and river both are associated with nature, so they are very close to me. And in the book, it portrays emotions of Ayan and Tripti, where I tried to convey that the feelings of Tripti is something like a burning sun, and Ayan comes to her like a calm river, so that they can, they both complement each other.
Okay. So basically, the book is more about like romance as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so how like you have just like fictionized the romance in the book, because when you like putting any sort of emotion in the book, it is very important to like jumble the words, to play with the words and to get in the touch of the reader's mind that it should touch
Yeah.
their heart. So
Yeah.
how exactly important it was and how you gone through like that path?
Look, emotions come when you feel something, or whenever you have experienced something, emotions come out naturally. But when you have not experienced something and you start writing, then it doesn't come naturally, but you have to work on it. But uh, for that, reading helps a lot. When you read different stories, when you read different books on the genres, and that's where creativity, comes into mind. And reading helped me a lot because there were some emotions which I have experienced. I wrote it, comfortably, but there were some emotions which I have not experienced till now. For that, I had to read. So reading has helped me a lot to portray these emotions.
Great, great. So, Samir, it was great to like hear so many of your experience and about the book Sunset by the River. It was really nice. So, I just want that if you can like mark the on the audience regarding your book, and if you can like tell them more about what exactly you are coming up with so they can be in the touch to like having the future books
Yeah.
available?
Thank you, Sakshi. Hello, everyone. Those who have joined, hi, everyone. So, my book is available on Flipkart, Amazon, and it's also available on Spotify. If you have, if you want to listen to Sunset by the River, it's also available in Spotify. My publisher has really done a great job to making it available on all the platform. And you can search on Amazon, Flipkart, or Spotify Sunset by the River. We will get the link, or in my bio of the Instagram, author Samir, you can get the book. So yeah, go and read it.
So, thank you, audience, for joining us today. It was really a great session with author Samir. We get to know more about his experiences and motivational talks regarding how we can go through to write a good book. As it, she
Thank
have
you.
already written Sunset by the River, that is a bestseller in the market. So go and read the book today. It is available on Amazon, Kindle, Flipkart, and Spotify as well. So it is a icing on the cake. So go ahead, have the book, read it, and get to know more about the story of Ayan, Tripti, and that secret robot too. So go ahead,
Thank
and
you.
we're going to connect with the like Samir very soon when he's going to come with his new books as he's having some of the ideas. So Samir,
Of
thank you so
course.
much. We are looking forward for your new books in the market, and
Thank you,
congratulations for
Sakshi.
like Sunset by the River.
Thank you, Sakshi. Really, it was great to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Good night. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.